Yes, folks, the environmental apocalypse is nigh. Now, in this video, Tucker Carlson interviews a young woman from Birth Strike who has decided not to have children because she thinks it's environmentally too late. The world is going to come to an end. Have a look at this.
Do you, I mean, is this something you've thought for a long time, or tell us how you were convinced that things are so bad that you shouldn't reproduce?
Well, yeah, I think that, I mean, I've been concerned about the environment for a long time, but I got distracted by my career and just being a young person and living the life that I saw other people on television living and that seemed to be the right thing to do. And then the last few years, I just kept reading more and more things. And last year with the IPCC report that came out, and then the Met report, and things that have been corroborated by pretty much 99% of the scientific community, if not all sane scientists. It's pretty incontrovertible now.
Yeah, it's conclusive now. The research is in. The world is going to end,
I would say.
So what, and I don't mean this as criticism, I mean it sincerely, what you're describing sounds very much like a religious conversion, and the life you're living seems almost a monastic life. Has that occurred to you?
A monastic life? I don't think, no, you should come and hang out with me.
You're giving up family for the cause. Okay, just a thought.
I've got loads of children around me, and I'm fighting for them, really. This is my way of saying, come on, humanity, we've got two options. We're either going to commit some kind of species suicide by ignoring the issue because we're too afraid of the change or something, or we're going to unite together and at least try and manage some of the collapse that's predicted in a sensible and rational way. But look, I'm not living a monastic
we just
life,
met.
no.
It's a little early for me to be giving you advice, but I just want to end with this. I think you should have children. I think they solve a lot of problems and put things in perspective. You seem like a nice person.
We don't have time.
I bet you.
No, Tucker. No. Do not encourage a woman like that to have children. We do not want any more nutters like her in this world. We have enough as it is. She's just a far left loon who's been drinking too much of the environmental Armageddon Kool-Aid like this.
And I think that the part of it that is generational is that millennials and people and Gen Z and all these folks that come after us are looking up, and we're like, the world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And your biggest issue is your biggest issue is how are we going to pay for it? And like, this is the war. This is our World War II.
This is our World War II. And like this.
There will be people who can no longer live in the cities that they call home today. There is food grown in this country that will no longer prosper in these soils. There is going to be massive migration of tens or hundreds of millions of people from countries that are literally uninhabitable or underwater, that are above the sea right now. This is our final chance. The scientists are absolutely unanimous on this, that we have no more than 12 years to take incredibly bold action on this crisis.
Wow. Ocasio-Cortez and this guy O'Rourke, they are both absolutely dangerous. They're filling the people up with lie after lie after lie. The world is not going to end in 12 years. It's not going to end in 100 years. It's never going to end. You know, yesterday I was out on my boat. I was doing a bit of fishing out there in the ocean, in the harbour. And it was a beautiful day. I caught a couple of fish. I didn't see any plastic bags in the ocean. and I didn't see any floods. I didn't see any environmental changes at all. I didn't see high water, the tide rising or anything, because it's not. Nothing has changed. And I have been around for 65 years and nothing has changed at all.